welcome back to the channel. It's another new weekend. More updates coming up for you. Tomorrow, the Ghana Black Queens will be playing in that second leg game versus Rwanda, who have suspended their coach. Why? Well, she says the Black Queens players that have testosterone that makes them look more manly, and it was a contributing factor to their 7-0 win. We hear the comments, but she passed that got her suspended by their FA. We're also going to talk about the next hosts for the next African Cup of Nations. 2023 Afcon has been settled. That will be in Ivory Coast. But then 2025, 2027, and 2029, the hosts are these countries we'll be looking at today, as CAF is set to announce that later on this week on the 27th. That's on Wednesday. We'll look at all that today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it, but before then, Sahara Football merch links are in the description. It goes a long way to help the channel as we prepare for the next African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast, to bring you the best possible coverage of that African continental competition. Merch links are in the description. Purchase our merch, it goes a long way to help us, or contact us via email if you want to support us on our journey to the next African Cup of Nations. And great interaction with you in the comments box there. I appreciate all your lovely comments. Keep them coming in, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. We'll jump right into it, and first of all, talk about the Ghana Black Queens. Tomorrow they will take on Rwanda in that second leg at the Accra Sports Stadium, and they have been spoken to by the Ghana Football Association president Keti Esogre, who has admonished the players to go all the way and qualify for the Women's Afcon 2024. That's the target, and the first round looks more or less done and dusted. The first round, Ghana beat Rwanda in the first leg 7-0, and that is what has gotten a Rwandan coach in trouble. Head coach has said that the Ghana team was scary and playing because they suspected them of having male hormones. She's now been suspended by AFA, but the now suspended coach stated her side 7-0 win against Ghana in the first loss to Ghana in the first leg was because they looked manly. They have girls who we think have male hormones. They are girls who are like men. Our team was scared. When they got to the pitch, they conceded just because they were scared, she claims. Now, Grace Nyinawumutu's comments, however, did not sit well with Rwanda's Football Federation, who has since suspended her. Her comments about Ghana football and everything, the players looking like women and all that, they have suspended her for those comments. It was not right. Ghana will face Rwanda in the Accra Sports Stadium for the second leg tie. Will face the winner between Gambia and Namibia in the next round of the qualifiers if they finish the job against Rwanda, which more likely they will finish, because I don't see how Rwanda are going to recover from 7 goals. But let's jump into her comments. She says that they lost or conceded because the players look like men. It's not funny, but it is funny. But mind you, football or sports in general makes women acquire some form of male features, and it's not far-fetched for her to say that. But as the head coach of the national team of Rwanda, she should have been much more circumspect in her comments. It's not right to say that because your players look like men, you felt you were playing against men, and hence your players considered because of that. Ghana team has lost to other female national teams. They have not been all playing steadily. Well, since Nora Haptel has come in, they've not lost yet. But that loss will surely come. They will not remain perfect. That's for sure. They will come, and at no point in time will it be because they were looking less manly. I think, yes, probably some players had some manly looks. But that shouldn't be the comments that should come in. A coach should not be making these comments. You played against women. They've been tested and it's confirmed that they are women. everything tallies with the fact that they are women. But why do you now come back and make it look like sort of Ghana is cheating? Because that's what this comment seems to imply. Because if players have male or look like men or have the testosterone that they should, yeah, Ghana is cheating essentially, and we are not cheating. We are not cheating here. These are all women who have been doing well for their club sides here, and should not their performance here should not be made to look any less just because of these comments. I feel they were irresponsible, rightly so. Her FA have suspended her. And, quite funny, but not funny. It's unfortunate comment coming in there. But we wish Rwanda all the best as they come into the country today for that second leg tomorrow on the 26th of September. Ghana versus Rwanda second leg. What do you think the scoreline will be at the Accra Sports Stadium? Another thrashing loading. Let me know what you think in the comments box. My next story has to do with the next African Cup of Nations. Yes, the hosts for the next African Cup of Nations will be as follows, set to be announced on the 27th of September 2023. And for the Afcon 2025 edition, we will have Morocco. Morocco already have shown themselves capable of hosting continental showpieces. They have done so with the Chan competition. They have done so on several occasions for women's competition in the latest women's Afcon. They unfortunately suffered a tragic earthquake, which they are still reeling from and trying to recover from. It's unfortunate news coming in there, but they will be ready to host AFCON 2025. For the 2027 edition, and talking about the 2025 AFCON, it looks like it could be held in the summer, the June window that 2019 AFCON was held in Egypt. The Northern African countries would be suitable for a summer African Cup of Nations. So it's looking really, really possible. 2027 will have Senegal, who newly constructed a stadium. I'm sure you're aware of that. A stadium which was launched by legends. Great news that Senegal will be the next. And in 2029, it will be co-hosted Nigeria and Benin. Yes, the two countries juxtapose each other. They will host this. And this is what will be announced on the 27th. Morocco, Senegal, Nigeria, and Benin co-host. Interesting tournaments to look forward to in the coming year. So we'll be looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll be there for all these competition. But first of all will be AFCON 2024 in Ivory Coast. So that has been it for today. Talking to you about the comments coming in from Rwandan coach and why they were irresponsible on her part. She says the Ghana players look like men, and that is why they lost to them emphatically 7-0. A coach looking for excuses in my books. Also talking to you about the next host for the next African Cup of Nations editions 2025, 2027, 2029. Morocco, Senegal, Nigeria, and Benin co-hosts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.